I'm Mr. Lonely.
Look at this guy. He just sits there like that all day long. They've been trying to mate him, you know. Nothing brings in the crowds like the baby chimps.
Oh, yeah. They wear those little diapers and they got the little bottles.
Yeah, except this one doesn't want to cooperate. They brought in 6 female chimps for him so far.
Really?
Nothing. Zip. My next story, waiting for a chimp to procreate.
Why don't you ask me for something else?
I did. Falls within my particular arena. Human interests. Recently expanded to include simian interests. I blew it, you know? I had my shot, but I blew it, so. Back to the puff pieces for me, and bad ones at that. Unless you got something for me? Got some new miracle you're working on?
No. Slow week for miracles, sorry. Oh, don't worry, Em. This is gonna work out. It just takes time. Look at him. He's clearly a discriminating fella. He's got soulful eyes, you see? Strong chin. Ain't gonna be just any chimp for him. He's waiting for the right girl.
Great bachelor party.
Yeah, where'd everybody go when the last one's here? I'm not using coasters.
Yeah, you are.
And look, it's chapter 4, putting the toilet seat down.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking about that trip to Yosemite, huh? Junior year? Storm, pouring rain, thunder, lightning. There she was, next campsite.
Yeah, trying to put up that stupid tent.
You remember what you said to me?
She's mine.
That's right, she's mine, just like that. One look and you knew it, right then and there. That was the girl you were gonna marry.
Well, yeah, it was all that lightning. I took it as a sign from God. Plus, I was drunk.
You knew it, not a doubt in your mind.
You're getting cold feet.
Oh, Josie, she's great.
Yeah, she is.
This is a really big deal here, man. We're talking the rest of my life. One woman. And I just want to be sure. Get my own bolt of lightning, you know?
Hey, what are you doing? What's the matter with you?
I was just talking here.
Well, don't talk and don't think. You show up 1 week from today, you say I do, and you get on with it.
I know, I will.
All this time, you finally find someone who'll marry you. And she's a great girl on top of that. She ought to get a medal.
Can't argue with that, I guess.
So they're all flying in?
Yeah, uncles, aunts, first cousins, second cousins, pretty much everyone she's related to.
That's why you're freaking out.
Wait till they meet my side of the family. My dad and his Shriner buddies.
You know, you just gotta keep them away from the bar, you know? No mini bike processions at the wedding. What?
Oh, God, it's gonna hit her.
What?
The cab, it's gonna hit her.
Stop! Stop! The cab! Are you okay?
I think so.
I'm sorry, I had to stop you there.
Thank you. Thank you.
How did you know that cab was coming?
You investigate, what did you call it?
Miraculous.
Miraculous.
Phenomena. Hey, Peggy. Are you all right?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Nurse Miller called me. She told me you got hit by a cab.
Well, almost hit, but I'm okay. Robert pulled me out of the way.
Nice job, Robert. I'm Declan Dunn, friend of Peggy's.
Hi.
What happened? I mean, you all right?
I pulled her a little too hard trying to get her out of the way.
Well, I sprained it a bit, but if it hadn't been for Robert, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you.
Listen, I gotta get going, so are you gonna be all right?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you too, man. Thank you.
He had a premonition I'd be hit by a cab.
The premonition?
Joe.
Hey, she gonna be all right?
Yeah.
The cab came out of nowhere, and I don't know how he could have known it was coming.
Huh.
Listen, I should call Josie. She's probably wondering where I am.
No, just tell her you got sidetracked saving a beautiful woman's life. That happens all the time at bachelor parties.
What?
It's just weird, you know? I mean, one minute you're getting cold feet, wondering if you're doing the right thing, and then wham, a beautiful woman lands right in your arms. Talk about a lightning bolt.
What are you doing?
What?
You telling me to stop thinking, just show up and say I do and get on with it. Now you...
Just saying the timing is weird, that's all.
Then you're killing me.
Another example of a mating ritual can be found among the Mabuti pygmies in the eastern Congo. Young eligible women gather in a hut and they receive instruction from their mothers. Young eligible men descend upon this hut. And the unacceptable ones are stoned by the mothers into unconsciousness. Total bummer, huh? Still, for the fellow who manages to survive the stoning, he's allowed to walk into that hut and pick any bride of his choosing. Now, as society's advanced technologically, that hut is replaced by a duplex in the suburbs. The ritual of the stoning is replaced by the mother asking for a background check. At any rate, the ritual remains central. Your acculturation reports are due next class. Do not forget. How long have you been standing there?
Long enough to know I'd like to join the Mabuti tribe.
Really?
Yeah, I think the stoning thing might catch on.
You think?
I think.
I'll tell you what. Make a story out of it. Get some footage of a Mabuti soccer mom pummeling some kid with a stone.
It's a heck of a lot better than my chimp story.
Why? What happened?
They flew in a chimp from Seattle. He won't even look at her.
Huh. I thought the chimps from Seattle were supposed to be really sexy.
Laugh it up, Professor. I'm desperate, Declan. I've got to have something. Anything, you know. You found something, didn't you?
Nope.
Come on, what is it?
Nothing. Peggy brought something to me last night that... Nah, I can't. Listen, I should check it out first. I don't want to get you all excited about something that could turn out to be nothing.
Okay, but if it is something, you'd tell me, right? What?
You know, you get awful cute when you're desperate.
Be careful if I were you.
What?
There are rocks on this table.
I haven't been stoned since college. Hey, Miranda.
Hey. So, I printed up some stuff on premonitions.
Hey, Miranda, how you doing?
Good. So I'll just leave it here.
Sure, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, see ya.
She's a great girl. Just takes her a while to warm up to people, you know. 5, 10 years. Then you can't shut her up. Hi.
Hi.
I'm here looking for Robert Kravalik.
Robert, are you the DJ?
No? I'm Declan. Dunn. I met Robert last night.
Oh, hi, I'm Josie. Sorry about that. We're expecting a DJ, and I've got to get downtown to check the table settings and...
Oh.
Robert?
Robert. Declan. Declan Dunn. We met last night. You remember?
Right,
How you doing?
right. He's a friend of the woman that I helped.
Helped. You mean saved?
It's not a big deal.
A man can save lives, but can he tie a tie?
I'll get it.
I hate to interrupt you, but do you think we have a few minutes we might be able to talk?
Sure.
Sweetie, I've got to run, okay? Remember, if the DJ gets here, know who let the dogs out. Okay, this pizza in the fridge. Okay, it's very nice meeting you.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Okay.
You're getting married.
5 days.
Congratulations. She seems like a terrific girl.
Oh, yeah. Josie, she's great.
Probably pretty frantic, though, a week before the wedding.
Tell me about it. It's total insanity, man.
I'll bet. It's probably not a good time to ask you if you're interested in taking some tests.
Tess.
Peggy told me about the premonition that you had. I have a an interest in unexplained phenomena. And there's some tests you can give a person to determine whether or not they have any prescient abilities.
Nothing like that's ever happened to me before.
Never?
Not that I can remember.
Maybe you never needed them before, you know? I mean, you see a woman in danger and all of a sudden, whammo, they just kick in. The fun thing is try to figure it out if there's something there. And if there is something there, oftentimes there's a purpose to it.
Purpose?
Yeah. I mean, it's funny, the timing of these things sometimes. The timing, it's just because even when I do find rational explanations to these strange events, sometimes it often leads to like a domino effect. It takes things way past coincidence. You all right?
It's strange. Moments before in the bar, I was having doubts, cold feet about the wedding. I just wanted a sign, a bolt of lightning to let me know that I was doing the right thing. And then wham, I get that premonition.
Hold on, Robert. I think you're getting confused here.
And I save a different woman's life, and it's a week before my wedding.
Look, I don't know if this premonition means something. It probably doesn't, but if it does, I'm pretty sure it's not telling you that you're marrying the wrong girl.
But then why'd I get it?
Maybe to save Peggy's life, so that she could go on and save somebody else's life. She's a psychiatrist. A lot of people depend on her. Listen, if there's a greater purpose to all this, I really don't think it's intended for you. I think it's intended for her. I mean, after all, it was her life that was saved, right?
This one?
I have no idea.
Just guess. Remember, first thing that comes to your mind.
Circle. Triangle.
Nothing.
He saved her life, right?
Uh-huh.
That's good.
Yeah, but I don't know about this premonition thing.
Still a good story whenever someone saves someone else's life, but it would help if there was, something else. Some kind of a hook. Psychic bond between the two long-lost cousins, or what if they fell in love? No. Well, if she gave him a kidney or something.
No.
So, nothing. Actually below statistical average. Way below. You're like the anti-psychic.
So there's nothing to it. There was no premonition.
Must have been some other way he knew the cab was coming. Some kind of clue you don't remember.
Tell you what. Why don't we go out to the scene of the crime? See if we can't come up with something.
Go out to the scene.
It's probably worth a trip, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's probably nothing else to it. I mean, right place, right time, no big deal.
It's a huge deal, Robert. You saved Peggy's life. You should be proud of that.
Pasta, 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 pasta.
Hey, I can't believe this 2 days in a row.
I know. We have to stop meeting like this. So you shop here?
Yeah.
That was weird.
A lightning bolt?
Yeah. The guy's looking for a sign that he's marrying the right girl, right? So a few seconds later, he's saving your life, which he misinterprets as a sign that he's marrying the wrong girl.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I know. I told him that. I told him it has nothing to do with him. It's probably about you.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, he saves your life, you go on to save someone else's life. We've done this dance before. What I find interesting is that the life you end up saving turns out to be his.
First of all, I didn't save his life, and I would hardly call a few tomato cans lethal.
I don't know. Did you see the size of those cans? What? I'm just saying it's interesting that on 2 consecutive days, you guys bump into each other.
Yeah, but he told me he always shops at that supermarket, and guess what? So do I. I mean, we've probably bumped into each other dozens of times before we knew it. Now that we know each other, all of a sudden it's like, hey, what a big coincidence. I understand that you did some testing.
Yeah.
About that premonition thing.
Didn't turn up anything, though.
Yeah, but you're still pursuing it as a story.
What do you mean, a story?
Miranda said that Emma was there when you did the testing.
Yeah, so? This has got nothing to do with her. This is what I do, remember? Why is Miranda calling you anyway?
Declan, there's no story here. There's no lightning bolt. Robert's under enough stress already.
I know.
You should have seen him at the supermarket. He was completely flustered. So do